Well, thank you for joining me on Just Jesus. I want to talk to you a little bit today about Cambodia Christian Ministries. It is a mission work that I am involved in, our church is involved in, and it's just blown up. Started with nothing in 2009, and today we have two water well drilling trucks, and we have orphan care and a little bit of widow care, and our medical care is amazing. We have three full-time doctors that work for us in Cambodia. Doctors in Cambodia don't get paid the same as doctors in America. And we do medical mission trips where we treat thousands of people. We don't do any work in the city. All of our ministry is in the villages, the remote villages. And yeah, we have as our mission statement Matthew chapter 9, verse 35 to 38, where Jesus is going about all the cities and villages, teaching in their synagogues and proclaiming the gospel of the kingdom, in healing every kind of disease and every kind of sickness. He sees the multitudes. He feels compassion for them. They're distressed and downcast like sheep without a shepherd, and so on. And that's our mission. Our mission is Jesus, when he went to the villages, he would teach and he would heal. And that's what we do. We don't ever go into a village and just preach about Jesus. We never go into a village and just provide medical. We always do both. And so in January, we had over 10,000 patient treatments. Actually, it was 12,646 patient treatments that we did. We contracted with some Cambodia military doctors, and I brought some of our own medical people along, and people from different countries that are medical people that join us on this trip, and we go 2 days in each village. But anyway, what I want to actually talk to you about is that several years ago, Sokhom pressured me. My partner, Sokhom, he's a killing field survivor, kind of the Holocaust that went on there from 1975 to 1979. He lived through it, lost many family members that were tortured and killed, and he himself was actually kicked into the killing field hole, the mass grave, and they actually pulled him back out. God spared his life, and he eventually got to the U.S. And after 29 years of having a business and so on, he and I started working together and doing this mission work. And now it's just God has opened many doors for us. We're on 80 acres of land that we bought from golf tournaments and people giving us money. And then we have a couple of excavators, a couple of tractors, two dump trucks, all kinds of stuff where we do the work. We have fish and frogs and coconut trees, trying to work toward being self-supporting as much as we can. But a couple of years ago, he came to me and he said, "Brother, I always wanted a Christian school on our property. And I always wanted a Christian school like we haven't had in Dallas." And I said, "I don't see that happening." And I said, "I'll tell you what, I think what we should do is keep supporting orphans in the villages like we've been doing." And so the next year, we need a Christian school on our property. And I'm thinking, we have a river that runs around three sides of our property, and there's pythons there, and there's cobras, and kids falling into the river and drowning. I said, "Man, I don't think so." And another year goes by, and he says same thing. And I said, I thought, you know what? I'll tell you what. How about this? How about we build a Christian school on the property and we fill it with orphans, and both of us are happy. And man, he said, that's a great idea. I think it's a great idea. So away we have gone. And so we have begun the investigation and developing some of the property to open a Christian school and fill it with orphans. And so we'll have maybe 250 children by the time we get it built up over the next several years. Start with 20 children in each class, first and second grade, then add third grade, move these kids up, and so on. And I should say before I forget, Cambodia Christian Ministries has the seal of transparency. We have the gold star of transparency. We're very transparent with our finances, and we have an extremely low administrative cost, which is why we got the gold star. And so it's a good ministry to give to, because if you give $100 toward an orphan, all $100 goes to the orphan. It doesn't go to $50 over here in the U.S. for me to have a newer vehicle or whatever, and I don't get paid anything with Cambodia Christian Ministries. The church takes care of me, and any money I would take for Cambodia Christian Ministries, could have gone to children or the widows or the medicine or whatever. So I don't need it. I don't want it. It's my gift back to God. And would love to have you join us in this effort. We may, all of our planning and our research that we're doing, exploring different orphanages, learning more how to do it, we may end up having 40 orphans. I think God is telling us, you guys are moving way too slow. Here's 40 orphans, get going. It's an orphanage where the guy is leaving, and there's 40 children. He doesn't know what he's going to do, but they're going to go with him. And we plan to take them. And we have some buildings on our property that we can put them in to start. And it's going to be not going to be a mansion for sure. We're going to build some houses and so on. And we're starting to raise the money for it, and would be happy to have you join us in that effort. I think that you would find it very rewarding for you. I'll be going back over there. I go over there a couple times a year. I've made 25 trips so far. And I'll be going back over there. I'll do live interviews with children. Others that go over there will do the same thing, so that the money doesn't just go into someplace and people are buying mansions and private jets. It's a good ministry. I want to invite you to join me. Feel free to call me about it. I'd be happy to share anything with you. In the meantime, you might go look at our website, cambodiaministries.org. It's on the screen, and be delighted to have you join us. You'd find it a very, very rich thing. Supporting orphans is a good thing, and I want to invite you to join me. Have a great day close to the Lord. Thank you for joining me.